Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have another huge cumulative thrift outlet haul. As always, I went back to my two favorite outlet stores here in Houston, both the Goodwill outlet, otherwise known as the Goodwill bins. It's called the Goodwill bins because you walk in the store and you literally just dig through these huge blue bins and you pay by the pound. So here in Houston it's $2.19 per pound. If you buy over 50 pounds they give you a price decrease of $1.79 per pound, but I usually don't hit that when I'm shopping. I just don't find enough for one trip, even though on average I usually shop for around 3 to 5 hours. So it's a very tedious shopping experience, but usually it is very, very worth it. And then the second store that I frequent is the Family Thrift Center outlet, where I go pretty much every Thursday. I'm there at 7 a.m. when they open. That is the day that they restock the entire store with new merchandise for the week. They flip it out weekly every Thursday, and every single thing in the store is $2 a piece. So my cost of goods for each item in this haul is right around that $2 mark. I forget how many pieces this is. I want to say 70-ish. So I probably spent around $150 on everything that you'll see. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have tons of stuff here. First off, I picked up this Coldwater Creek belt. I just got it because it's genuine leather. I pick up pretty much any belt that's genuine leather that's in good shape. It's also a size large, very boho. I like this O-ring closure here. Second belt, again, leather. This one's a size small, and it's pretty much 100% adjustable because you just put the closure through the woven part. And again, boho vibes. I like the kind of braided woven effect. Anything that's like a wide belt that's kind of boho and again genuine leather sells super well for me. Moving into shoes, first off, these are a pair of Dance Go, and this style has historically sold super well for me. It's almost like I guess it is like a clog style. Not really. I don't know why. It's like almost clog, but not quite. What makes this not clog? I guess the heel is what makes it not a clog, because it's more of just like a block heel. Anyways, it should still sell really well. It has this kind of detail to the back strap. This is like a faux wood wrap around the block heel, and then a nice tan woven toe area. Genuine leather. These are a size 40. I'll expect probably maybe 35 to 40-ish on those. They do have a little bit of toe imprinting, but honestly that's not a huge deal. Everything else is in pretty good shape. So yeah, around 35 to 40. The belts, I'll expect 25 each-ish. Next, a pair of Lucky brand sandals. These are an easy $25 to $28 sale. Again, genuine leather. Actually, maybe they're not. Leather upper, size 6.5. Style name is the Pagona sandals. So just a nice kind of everyday, basic, neutral sandal here. Anything that's Lucky brand that's in good condition, I will generally grab. It's a very fast shoe seller for me, and clothing really. Next, Sam Edelman. This again, I would say for shoes, Sam Edelman, Steve Madden, Lucky brand, they're all kind of one and the same for me. They sell consistently and quickly. Not for a lot, but in my opinion, consistency is just as important as sale price when it comes to reselling. So these again are a leather upper. They have this like reptile multicolored snakeskin upper. They're size 9.5, and again, good condition. That's the bottom sole there. They're like an espadrille. I would say again 25, 28-ish on those. These are closer to 30. They are the Lucky brand sorry, these are Steve Madden. Yeah, Steve Madden Tropez boots, classic seller here. Especially this time of year, this is ideal for listing these. People are wanting to stock up on basic boots, essential boots for the fall and winter time. Genuine leather. And these, like I said, probably closer to that $30 mark. They're size 9.5. Okay, then I just grabbed a couple, or a few, I guess, kids items, which I don't normally pick up, but at the bins, you know, they're incredibly lightweight, and there are certain brands that I keep my eye out for, like Matilda Jane and Bowden. So these are like a little velvet pair of printed ruffle pants. These should probably still sell for about $25, even though they're kids. They are a very substantial kids brand and item. Again, Matilda Jane, size small, super cute. These are also velvet. They have like a floral print to them, and then ruffle bottom once again. I think this is a very popular style from Matilda Jane. I actually sold a pair of women's pants in this style, and they sold within like a day of being listed for $30. So people definitely seem to search that style of pants out from Matilda Jane. These are both Bowden. This one's mini Bowden, size 7 to 8 years. How precious is this? It's like a dog print, and they all have little hats and whatnot on. I absolutely could not leave this. It's, again, a corduroy material, a little scallop trim, contrasting scallop trim, ruffle bottom hem, so cute, and it was in great shape. It's kind of hard to find kids stuff that's in really good shape because, you know, kids do tend to be messy. And this one, I mean, this is just the sweetest thing ever. This looks like, I mean, I have no knowledge of Bowden kids items, but this gold writing and the label made me think that it was maybe a little bit of a higher tier piece. There's just so much detail happening with this little lace collar and trim. It's at the sleeves as well, and the bottom hem. I mean, this, it's like a vintage inspired little floral print, so absolutely could not leave those. One scarf, and then I think we will be getting into clothing. I've mentioned it so many times, but these huge blanket scarves are my bread and butter in the colder weather. This one's a nice colorway, kind of a classic red and blue plaid. Okay, moving into clothing now. I am just going to start with my best find of this haul, definitely, and maybe of all time at the bins. I saw this and I kind of flew over to it. I just saw someone tossing some stuff around in a bin, and I just saw the weave to it, and I knew that it was something amazing. I literally ran over to it, found the tag, and this is Chanel. It is 100% authentic. There's no mistaking the quality on this. It's a tweed mini skirt. It has the double C, interlocking C. It's like a hammered metal button. So pretty. The camera is really not even doing this justice. It's like a gold and navy weave. I mean, the texture and quality to this material is just out of this world. As you would expect, this is made in Italy, size 38. It is fully lined with a silk lining, and even the silk lining has a really pretty little lace trim. So, I mean, the details, the quality, everything on this is just incredible. I'm gonna set this off to the side over here. Okay. To follow that up, we have Logo by Lori Goldstein. Honestly, this is a pretty good brand. I shouldn't knock it at all because it is a very consistent seller for me, especially the larger sizes and pieces with kind of a fun print. Like this one has like a cowl neck, very, very soft, stretchy, just very comfortable pieces. This one's a size large. This is sold on places like QVC And the retail is kind of expensive. I think it's about $60 for this top. I'm sure they run a bunch of sales, but I can usually get about 25 to 30-ish. A pair of J. Crew Mercantile size 10 velvet pants. These had a lot going for them, a lot of reasons that I did want to get them. First off, they're velvet, and we are going into, you know, the holiday season. They're comfy. They're like a pull-on pant with an elastic waist. Good size, size 10, and they're relatively newer. They're from fall of 2018, and they were in great shape. So I think that's just kind of a nice closet staple. Next, a really pretty piece. This is from Anthropologie. It's like a cardigan kimono with these very like feminine and boho kind of flare sleeves. It's a knit body, and you know, this kind of stuff that you just throw on and go sells. It just flies out of my closet this time of year. This is Anthropologie's house line. It's one size. We have a Zara dress, Zara Trifolic, size small, a blue color. I did have all of this stuff steamed before it was photoed, but I had to transport it over here, so it got kind of wrinkled. I love this sleeve with the smocking and then the bell cutouts in back. This does, oh, actually this is missing a button. I remember it popped off, so I need to ask my Mimi to sew that back on. Next, Free People. This is new with tags. It's kind of plainish in the front, but this back is like a crochet multicolored design. And let me see. Okay, they took the retail tag or the retail price off. It's a size small. I'll probably, I think I have that listed, I forget, maybe like 35-ish. So this is a definite Bolo brand. I had not heard of this before finding it at the bins. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. I should have looked that up, but it's a size large. Apparently Meghan Markle has worn this brand before. Not this same dress. That would have been amazing for for marketing this piece if, you know, Meghan Markle had worn this one. But, you know, I think it just being this brand is also a huge selling point. This dress retailed for $395. It's called the Veronica Dress. The sliding is not the greatest, but it has a square neckline and then like a ribbed skirt portion, flowy skirt portion. It's a fit and flare dress. Very like slinky material, thick slinky material that really feels flattering and like it would be supportive, and it just feels like a very expensive piece. I listed this pretty high just because it looks like the brand retains its resale value very well. Rayon, nylon, and spandex. So yeah, very excited on this. I want to say I listed this for 175-ish. It could have been around 200 though, because like I said, it does retail for $400 and it's in pretty good shape, size large. Okay, next, this had no brand in contrast, but I got it because it's that oversized slouchy fit. It's a trendy mustard yellow color, and because of the fabric content, it's 22% mohair, 8% wool, and it's made in Italy. So I think this is still a pretty substantial piece. It matches my hat. I'll probably list that maybe 28 to 32-ish. Bread and butter, consistent seller here, Beta brand. It's missing some letters, but that should say Beta brand, size medium. These are a gingham trouser pant. They market themselves as being like yoga pants that you wear to work, and I mean that's definitely true. These are soft, stretchy, comfortable, And they are pretty flattering and, you know, very like businessy. They do give you the business look when on. Abercrombie and Fitch mid-rise boyfriend short, size 27 or 4. I've mentioned it a couple times recently, but I have started picking up this brand just because it seems like it sells pretty well. Only the newer stuff that's in good shape. These shorts probably retail for about 60 bucks. So, you know, even if I sell them for 25 to 28-ish, I'm definitely happy with that. A piece for my men's closet, we have Ted Baker Endurance. This is a button-down shirt. I have sold Ted Baker Endurance once before in my men's closet. It was like a blazer jacket and it sold for 50 bucks. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe 30, 35-ish on this shirt. Patagonia. It's always fun to find this brand. It sells super well. This is like a soft shell vest. It's a gray body and then pink logo accent. It has the, so it's, let me see, Polar Tech, which I think that has something to do with wind. Like I think it's wind resistant. This material here is what makes it Polar Tech. It's like a, almost feels like microfiber, and then it does have the very soft neckline for comfort in mind. It also has the little thing that wraps over the zipper here so that it doesn't rub on your chin. I swear Patagonia is top of the top in quality if, you know, you want nice outerwear. Women's extra small, and this is in really good condition. This was in an older bin. I'm not sure why no one had picked it up yet. Eloquii. I like to get this brand when I can just because they do make high quality plus size items. It's a size 16 and it's a pleated midi skirt. Really cute, nice closet basic here. You could wear this with, you know, so much. You could do just like a t-shirt and flats, or, you know, obviously you could dress it up, tuck a nice blouse into it. Another Bolo brand. I've only sold this a couple times, but even though this is just a sweatshirt, it retailed for, I would guess, 150-ish. So it's like a washed black color, and then it has a bishop style sleeve. And it's like that slubby style of material. It feels, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about these type of brands. They can make like loungewear just feel expensive. It has all of this manufactured distressing around the collar. I listed this at $65 just because it does retail so high and it's in excellent condition. Another piece that I grabbed solely based on style, it's just a vintage tag, Rampage. It says size, I don't think it, oh, it says size 7, which is a junior, so that's probably like a smallish. And it's 30% linen, 20% cotton. I just like the stripe to it, as well as this side button detail, and also the length. Midi and maxi dresses sell very well. It has a side slit. So the material, the print, the length, and the style with the buttons were all the reasons that I got this. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it does have this really nice kind of like earthy texture to it. More of that fun mustard yellow color. You guys know me. So this is just a boutique brand, I believe. Do Everything in Love. I picked up a leopard poncho from this brand recently and it sold for $25. So I thought I'd grab this as well. It's like a fuzzy texture sweater top. I think it's supposed to look like a poncho, but it does have armholes. I really like the ruffle trim at the sleeves and the bottom hem, and this texture is very soft. I was gonna see, I think this is just one size yeah, one size. Next up, yet another Bolo brand. I'm not sure if you will be able to see this tag, but it does say ATM, which I forget. That's someone's initials. I know the first name is Anthony. They make updated basics. Like this is a pair of kind of like lounge pants. You could run errands in these though, or I mean, you could dress them up. These would be really cool with like a black silk button down tucked into. I always like kind of mixing like, you know, formal, casual style of pieces in my personal wardrobe. These are size large. They're 95% cotton, 5% cashmere. Anything that's natural materials, obviously that has cashmere as well, is always going to do a little bit better. And when you add in, you know, the fact that it's a size large, it's in great shape, and it is a very well-known brand. That's a super sellable piece in my opinion. Okay, next, I had never heard of this brand when I found it. Let me see. Om and Ah, I believe is what that says. What does this say? From the Earth, size large / extra large. But it was new with tags, and it's in, you know, a loungewear style. It looked like it was long line. It had a lot happening. So it has thumb holes, which is something that I consider to be a marketable aspect. People love their thumb holes. It also has pockets. So those two things right there already kind of set it apart from your average long line sweatshirt, as well as this really cute embroidery, be your own kind of beautiful. So I had to get this, and it does say that it's handmade in Indonesia. Each piece from this eco-friendly ethical collection is handmade in Bali using only organic, natural, and sustainable fibers from the earth, 100% cotton fleece. So I'm pretty excited for this. I looked it up. It looks like the retail is about $97, so around $100. I think I will list that 35-ish, or actually I already have it listed. I forget what I listed it for. It was around 35-ish, I want to say. Next, I picked this up because I saw someone on Instagram talking about this brand. It's a men's brand. They might make women's, I'm not sure, but this is a men's piece. It's Salt Valley, and someone was saying that every single piece that they pick up sells very quickly for them. So I wanted to try it out. It's a nice pearl snap shirt. The pearl snaps are really pretty. Let me see. Can you guys see that? And I did like this colorway with the tans and blues. I thought that would be great to wear with blue jeans. Another new with tags piece. This is Lucky brand. Just a boho dress here with like an orange color, embroidery. And let me see, does it say? Yeah, it retailed for $129. It's a size medium. Here is the tag. Has a little button detail in back. Last piece in our first bag here is this Umji, or yeah, Umji size large, which I am selective with this brand, but this was long line. It has like a mixed knit to it. The sleeves are ribbed, and then it has a fringe trim. Some people really like certain colors. Some people really like purple. And so I thought I would get this maybe for like a bundle piece. Next up, an excellent find here. I internally screamed when I found this. Something about this tag is just, it just does something to your brain. It just makes you happy seeing this tag. Reformation jeans. This is called the Jennings jacket. So not only is this a Reformation piece, which is an incredible brand to find, people are actively searching for Reformation. It's super, super popular, you know, great quality, great retail and resale price, but also this is a 100% on trend piece. I mean, this could not get more on trend. It is a shacket, which I have been talking so much about. it's, you know, a shirt jacket. So you can wear it buttoned like this as a jacket or wear it open as an overtop. And it's like a green corduroy. This thing is gorgeous. No flaws. It's a size small, definitely oversized. So, I mean, that was truly an honor to find in the bins. I had never heard of this brand either, Movent. I think that's how you say it, Movent, New York, size medium. But I really like the cut to it. It's like a slouchy, boxy cardigan. Cardigans, I mentioned earlier, fly out of my closet this time of year. I like the oversized pockets. It has one snap in front, which you can snap, or you can just kind of wear open to be super slouchy. And also it's 10% wool. Yet another brand I had never heard of, or I didn't really know anything about. This dress retailed for, I want to say $200 to $500. I think the mesh stuff especially retails and sells very well from House of Holland. So the lining is this vibrant cherry red color, and then it has a green mesh overlay so that, you know, the body of the dress has this really cool kind of color blocking to it. And then the sleeves are sheer. I just really like the print to this and the whole vibe. It's a midi length. I think this should sell super well. I listed it around $75. I mean, this would be, how cool would this be to wear with like chunky Doc Martens for more of like a grunge look? Or, you know, you could go more the traditional route and wear like some flats, some sandals, and make it a little more feminine. Versatile piece there. Newer tag Bowden, which I always love to find. Bowden is a pretty good seller. It's a size small blue sweater. It's kind of like a basic sweater, but then you have this lace collar insert, and it's at the sleeves as well. Just a really sweet piece here. It is new without tags, I believe. I'm not going to list it as that. I'll just say excellent pre-owned condition, but the buttons back here are still covered. They are a gold button. I'm not going to remove the covering just because, you know, you want to preserve the item as much as you can, but I'll just include the stock photo showing the gold buttons. Just a bread and butter kind of bundle piece here. J. Crew graphic sweatshirt. It says New York, which, you know, obviously very popular state here. This is the J. Crew tag. It's one of their newer tags. I think this is from, was it 2018 or 2019? Yeah, spring of 2019. And, you know, this is just something to have in my closet that people can bundle with. They can bump up a sale. Something I grabbed based on material and print. This is just like 90s Ann Taylor, but I love the leopard, a very classic print here. And this is also 46% wool and 22% Angora rabbit hair. Yet another Bolo brand. I don't think I've ever found this before, but I did know what it was. They had a collaboration with J. Crew at one point, which that sold pretty well. So when you know that a collaboration piece sells well, then typically the brand itself will sell very well. So this is St. James, and it is a wool jacket, is it? Yeah. It has these like toggle ring closures in front. A great like minimalist, high quality, essential kind of jacket here. And yeah, pure lane wool. It's the tag. A more fun, trendy piece. I was kind of debating this at the outlet, Sundry or Sundry, size 0. Just because, I don't know, it looked a little, it seemed a little like not substantial to me, but I did some research on it, and this sold on Shopbop for $158, and several have sold in the past on Poshmark for around that $40 mark. So after doing just a little bit of research, I definitely picked this up. I mean, you know, it really does have quite a bit going for it. I'm really not sure why I was so on the fence about it. It has all the contrasting colors and prints. Color block is huge. It's like that boxy fit. This, on the other hand, was not something that I was debating. Oh, you know what? It's unbuttoned. Why is this unbuttoned? I have no idea why this would be unbuttoned. Maybe I was trying it on. I don't remember trying it on though. But either way, this is an example of something that if I find it, I know for a fact I'm going to buy it because I know that it's going to sell really well. If I've mentioned it once, I've mentioned it 1,000 times. Novelty prints are huge, and more quirky, one-of-a-kind items, especially if they're vintage, that really just kind of ups what you're able to list the piece for, because, you know, if there's not not only are there not a million other pieces exactly like this on the secondhand market, but there are probably no other pieces like this selling or available. So I can pretty much price this for whatever I want. I don't think I went crazy with it though. I think I only listed it at like 30 to 35-ish. It's this really cute giraffe printed skirt. It buttons down all the way in front, and then it has an adjustable tie at the waist. And the vintage brand on this is Peter Popovich, which several of these have sold in the past for, I want to say 30 to 40-ish. None were as cute as this one though, I have to say. I might be a little bit biased, but I just think this giraffe print is adorable. Honestly, there are people out there who love giraffes. I was definitely one of them when I was in elementary school. I love giraffes. So, you know, there is definitely a market for everything. Next up, an Anthropologie piece here. This is Odile size 2. This is definitely an older item from Anthropologie, which I do try to stay away from. However, there is kind of a window there of pieces that are cute, fun, quirky, and they look vintage, and that kind of stuff still sells really well. And I think this kind of falls into that window. It's just quirky enough. I could see them making something like this nowadays and having it be kind of vintage inspired, but this is just straight up vintage. So that, I hope that kind of makes sense. It's this eyelet embroidered floral design with a gingham. It's like a green gingham base. It is in great shape. I need to model this. I haven't modeled stuff with this set of items, but I do need to get on that. We have Athleta. This is the newer tag from Athleta. Definitely something to look out for. It sells really well. These are a size 8. They're like a track trouser pant. Very nice material. It's like soft and stretchy. And then the bottom hem, you can snap them open, which is nice. And the back pockets have zippers for, you know, you can store your keys or your wallet and have it be secure. And these are from spring of 2019. They're size 8. Excellent item here. This is what I love to find. Soft Surroundings 3X. Larger sizes from Soft Surroundings sell amazing. The larger the better. And this is a beautiful embroidered long line top. Really, really pretty. It has the mother of pearl buttons going down the front. I love this kind of heathered oatmeal base to it. I think it's a great neutral that you could wear with, you know, you could wear this with dark jeans, black jeans. The material tag was cut out. I will look up this piece just to find the material, because if that's a linen blend, I do want to add that to the title. That will make it probably sell a little faster. Young, Fabulous, and Broke, newer tag from them. Again, this has so many sellability points to it. It's a size large, it's tie-dye, it's a maxi dress. It has lots of details like this ruffle bottom hem. Super cute. And Poshmark has where you can type in, what is it? Tags or keywords. I forget what they call them. But for this one, I added coastal, bohemian, and tie-dye. So that's what I added for this. I think this should sell. I already listed it. I forget what I listed it for. I have everything listed in my Poshmark closet as of now. Actually, not as of now, but as of very soon. So if you want to know what I listed anything for, if you're curious about listing prices, that should all be, they should all be uploaded when this video goes live, we'll say. Okay, next up, Saint Tropez West extra fine merino wool, size large. So this brand, I recently sold a 100% cashmere. It was a sleeveless vest, or a sleeveless cardigan, otherwise known as a vest, exactly like this, but it was just made of cashmere, and that sold very quickly. So I thought I would get this one with it being merino wool. It's like a boiled wool. It has pockets. It's almost like kind of lagging look. Is it showing up? Yeah. And I just thought it was a great basic, again, to just throw on and have a nice kind of layered, add a nice layered look to your outfit. A great find here. We have Madewell. It's a size extra small. This is the Peyton Sweater, and the material is their coziest yarn material, which is basically an alpaca wool blend. I always know exactly what it is whenever I am searching through the bins, because this fabric is just very soft. There's nothing like it. So yeah, 10% alpaca and 30% merino wool. I really like the colorful stripe on that. A fun pickup here. I've actually sold this exact blouse not that long ago. It sold pretty well. It's 100% silk, and it has this fun novelty shoe print throughout. All of the shoes have different animal prints to them, so that's really fun. And this is a size 1X. Another just kind of fun pickup here. I thought this would be another nice bundle piece. It's loft size large, and it's like a tan base to it, and then in pale pink it says weekend, which I thought was cute. This looks a lot like the Alberta Ferretti sweaters. He has a line of sweaters that say the days on them, like Monday, Tuesday. This one says weekend, so you know, it's kind of like an homage to that line, I'm sure. I like that that's like a neutral base, but it still has kind of a fun vibe to it. We have J. Jill, size large, and I actually got this, or I found this soon after I found the Reformation shacket, and I was like, why don't I grab this and see how it does, because it's honestly in a very similar style to that. J. Jill is a reputable brand. This is a size large, which is a great size for the brand, and you know, it's like that corduroy material. It's a neutral color, so honestly, I thought, why not? Let me try this out. It has pockets, it's long line, so yeah, happy to grab that. Okay, we are dwindling down now. Philosophy, size small. I definitely don't reach for this brand by any means, but it has a star print, which is always very popular, and it also was a cashmere blend, so 6% cashmere. If this was just a plain black sweater with the same fabric makeup, I would have left it. This brand does need several kind of sellability points for me to grab it. Next, bread and butter here. We have Prana, size extra small. Prana sells super well for me. It has a loyal following. Some people, you know, just will only buy Prana or the kind of like athleisure brands. I liked the plaid back. Victoria's Secret. This is like a little waffle knit nightgown or night dress, size medium. This vintage inspired floral print, and this was in, once again, excellent condition, so had to grab that. AC/DC size extra extra large. I have sold this exact shirt in the past. It sold very quickly. This was a no-brainer for me. It's a great size, great color, popular band, and good condition. Yet another brand that I have never picked up or sold, Aiden Maddox, and this is sold at places like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, like higher end department stores. I think, you know, obviously they also have a website themselves. How pretty is this dress though? It's a mini length and it has the blouse on chiffon upper with the more fitted skirt region with, I mean, this beading and sequin detailing is gorgeous. It's so detailed, and I really couldn't find any flaws or missing beads or sequins at all. So definitely had to get this. It's a size 0. This is the back. I don't think I showed it, but it has a little keyhole opening in back. Anthropologie, another piece from their house label here. This is a size large. It's a very soft and cozy, like cowl neck, long line sweater tunic. I remember loving the color as well as the sleeves on this. So yeah, it's long line, and then look at these sleeves. Isn't that cute? It's like a, I guess it almost looks like the bishop sleeve from that great sweater. I would call this, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it's a bishop sleeve, that's what you call it. But it has like ribbing going down the top half, and then it just kind of ends. So I thought that was neat. And yeah, with the longer length and size, that should do extremely well. Just again, bread and butter, a nice little bundle piece here. Torrid size 2X. I love finding and selling Torrid basics. This is like a, what is this? Like a little mock neck or turtleneck top. It's like a mid-weight top, long line. It has a shark bite bottom hem, very soft, and let me see. Oh, it has side vents. It's rayon, polyester, and spandex, and this was from 2019. I think it's new without tags because it does still have the tag barb at the tag. I will just list it as excellent pre-owned condition though. Okay, last couple pieces here. More soft surroundings in a size large. Really pretty turquoise button-down blouse with mother of pearl buttons here. I always think that's such a nice touch when they do the mother of pearl buttons. I think they're just so pretty. And again, I did add the keyword coastal to this because, you know, how pretty would this be with like white pants on the beach? And our very last item is Sparrow from Anthro. Again, an older item here, but it's a size large. It's that trendy mustard yellow color, and I mentioned it several times now, but cardigans are just one of my best selling categories. So it has like this mixed knit up top, and then kind of like a, what is that? Not sure. Like a striped, a little bit of a striped, a broken up stripe print. Okay, so that is absolutely everything for this huge haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.